teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Mountaineers offense will get the first swing today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Caught by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33. And the Mountaineers with first and 10 here.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. And this one is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Makes the ground on the move. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. Touchdown, Mountaineers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
But you talk about averting a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Mountaineers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, West Virginia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Texas Longhorns offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They start the drive with a keeper to the right. Fights off a defender. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a dangerous combination from this Texas quarterback. The ability to throw the football, but also making that defense aware of his legs put so much pressure on the defensive coordinator. You think back over the years, Texas has been outstanding. They've always had that quarterback with that combination skill set.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's caught. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. Creative running there. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Off play action. He's looking to throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And they will try out the field goal team here.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. They're going to run it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. And the Mountaineers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Linebacker shifting around now. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Pass interference.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So it's West Virginia in front, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Running back with the football. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Boom. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Longhorns are in the red zone. They'll test the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here's the handoff. And tackled there by the defense.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Pressure is coming. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's McLeod. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Mountaineers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Close to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. looking to throw it from the red zone. Here's a target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They connect for 6. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To bootleg here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Play. Powering through the defender. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. 1st and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful on his 1st try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Longhorns. And that will give them the lead now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep down the middle. The ball is picked off. He could go across midfield. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football.
He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Receiver makes the catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw yet again. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Now it's second down here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He's got it in the open. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Gets rid of it on the move. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Play action here on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to...
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They continue to roll up the score.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. No huddle here for the offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The sure hands. It's McLeod. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. He'll hand it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the same runner's got it again. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. The West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Snags it with throw. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Mountaineers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Texas. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Makes the grab. It's McLeod. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. And the Mountaineers starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a quick grab.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Grinding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking to throw it deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. What a chance for an interception there. Instead brings up 2nd down. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. The Mountaineers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The receiver makes the catch. Good enough for the first down to the 37. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Grab behind the line. It's McLeod. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple of minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an on.
Intercepted in the end zone. Breaking. Wow, it's another broken tackle.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the handoff towards the right tackle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss of 2nd down and 15. And there's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the single back takes the handoff. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Longhorns will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And this pass is caught. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Breaks into the open. Look at that, he's still going. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. These playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can